big improvement over his rookie campaign. Up in field goal, three-point, and free throw accuracy. Really just scratching the surface in terms of his potential.
Now Cousins. Following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Rondo with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Fifth on the list, DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, anytime you can be one of the best scorers in the league, that's special company and something you should be proud of. It's not easy to do on a consistent basis to be amongst the scoring leaders.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Now, here's Bogut. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Here's Green. And the rejection by Cousins. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Screen by Cousins. That's a 2 from Butler. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Butler's got his first points in this one.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Iguodala. And the Warriors miss again.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Now, here's Koufos after the miss from Andre Iguodala. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
Sacramento making some changes. Gay comes in for Caron Butler. And it's Collison in for Ben McLemore. Outside Rondo. Cousins with a screen on Curry. Dishes to Koufos. 4 on the shot clock. Green with the block. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Rondo dishes to Gay. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Kings lead by 1. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now here's Green. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Denver.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Curry against Rondo. He feeds it to Gay. Out to the right wing. Here's Koufos. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And Kosta Koufos, an excellent rotation center. I mean, he gets after it on the inside. He'll give you some rebounds, can block some shots. He's made himself into a factor.
And Koufos not really a shooter, Clark. He does his damage around the rim.
Yeah, he really does. The former Buckeye is a great screen setter. He attacks the offensive glass, plays within himself, and knows his role, and he does it well. Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Well, going back to Bogut, when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. One of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
It's stolen by Green. And now Iguodala running the floor all by himself. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
Now here's Rondo, kicks to Collison. Lets the three fly, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bogut's got his third rebound tonight. Iguodala kicks to Green. And the pass to Curry. Now the feed to Iguodala. Can't get it to go. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. You look at the metrics for it, Clark, and Iguodala is onto something. He just knows to look for the best team shots.
Yeah, he's got a really good basketball IQ, and I think it's his selflessness that allows him to tap into that, especially at the offensive end. Rarely forces situations offensively.
Now here's Iguodala, following the shot by Rudy Gay. It's Iguodala with the drive. Curry outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 10 points for Steph Curry.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he had been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Koufos. Caspi comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Bellinelli in for Rajon Rondo.
And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time ever, but he really thrived in doing so. Playing the fewest minutes per game of his career, he was able to avoid some of the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the Warriors assemble that franchise record of 67 wins last season.
Curry's checked in for Darren Collison. Azili the pass to Curry. Fires it up. And the Warriors tack on two more.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
The Kings trail by 3.
You know, for Iguodala at this point in his career, it's just about winning. He's had a couple of large contracts. He's made multiple All-Star teams, but now it's about rings for him. And he got one.
Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Knocked away. It's stolen by Curry. And now the Kings fast break. Bellinelli's got the ball. And the jam by Rudy Gay. Clark, you talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's Curry. The Kings getting the bucket. On the wing, Green. It's hauled in by Gay. Gay's got his third rebound on the night. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. Cannot hit. And Golden State will come the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And Rush kicks to Green. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Green's got his second bucket tonight. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. It's Gay on the wing. Passes it to Caspi. And he lays it straight in. Caspi's got 6.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Quincy Aces checked in for Sacramento. And the Warriors also making a change. Barnes is checked in. He kicks it to Rush. They set the pick. Thompson inside the line. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Barnes dishes to Curry. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight. Well, with the season the Warriors put together, they came out way ahead of everybody else in the West. I mean, given how tough the West was last year, that makes their 67-win season all the more impressive. One of the best in history in my mind.
Defensive foul. Festus Ezra. First personal foul, team Smith.
Some changes for Sacramento. Butler, he's checked in for Caspi. And McLemore subbed in for Bellinelli. It was a rough year last year for fans in Sacramento, but they still come out here to fill up the stands, Greg, even with their team struggling.
Yeah, the new ownership, give them credit. Last year, the Kings marked an 8-year high in terms of attendance. Not bad for a team that really looked to be in the hunt for the postseason, but then just fell apart midway through.
Now here's Butler. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Curry can't get it to go. The Warriors leading. Now here's Thompson. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Denver.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
The Kings ended at 18-23 here at home. Not a terrible record for them given how their whole season went kind of up and down and inconsistent. They even had some home cooking in their favor as they were the second best team in free throw differential at home.
Warriors leading by 5. And it's Thompson again missing. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. It's Thompson off the drive. Off target at the rim.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Warriors ahead, leading by 5. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Karan, just a quick question before you head off to the locker room. What's the key strategy in a game like tonight's facing this type of team?
I mean, you just got to protect the paint. They got, great guys that's, on the perimeter knocking down shots. So, run them off the shots and, make them into facilitators and playmakers.
You guys certainly accomplished that, Karan. Thank you so much. Over to you guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 18 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. It's really great to see him back to what appears to be top form coming off the injury. There's a sense of reassurance that he's healthy after the first 2 quarters back. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think? Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Well, no question, Ernie. They need to improve their three-point shooting. When you shoot in the low 30s, you can dig yourself in a deep, abysmal hole. You like that word, Ernie? Abysmal? I can't spell it, but it sounded nice. Anyway, when the open 3 is there, fine, shoot it. But we saw at least a few situations where they should have worked for a better shot.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Hart.